It all starts with a problem, a fear, or an obstacle. You begin to spiral into a mindset of negativity. You come up with reasons why you might fail or cannot keep going. You grow depressed, upset, or even angry. You become the person that dampens other people around you. Every bit of your happiness is drained from you because you are so focused on all the negative aspects that you forget to acknowledge the positive, and this can be detrimental to your health, performance, and future outlook. Changing your outlook from one of getting caught up focusing on the negative to one focusing more on the positive can open up clear benefits in your life. According to the research by Dr. Yannick of Johns Hopkins, there is a clear link between positivity and health. Several studies have found that positive attitudes and outlooks make for better outcomes in a wide range of medical conditions ranging from heart attacks to brain injury and even strokes. The Mayo Clinic reports that positive thinking is a key part of effective stress management. The importance of these findings reinforces the outlooks of already positive people to remain so, but all the more stresses to those with a negative outlook some key reasons to look to the positive. It could very well change their lives for the better in many ways. Today I intend to outline some of the known benefits of positive thinking, as well as provide some simple information to help you, the listening audience, adjust to a more positive outlook. Is the glass half empty or half full? This is probably one of the best known questions to determine an optimistic or pessimistic person. What seems like a simple question can be a window into a person's overall progress in life as well as health. When a person focuses on a negative outcome in a life event, they subconsciously set themselves up for worse impacts from future negative outcomes. This can lead to an even bleaker outlook. In my nursing school career, I have found that when I focus on negative things that occur, I am much more likely to be easily stressed and upset by even the smallest next occurrence of a stressor. If I start to doubt my performance because of a mistake I may make, then I often find myself spiraling down into a well of self-doubt that I have already seen cause several people in my program to give up and quit. In comparison of people with a family history of heart disease, it was found that those who maintained a positive outlook were 1/3 less likely to have a heart attack as opposed to their negative counterparts. In some research, those who stuck to positive thinking had an increased sense of self-well-being after a negative event. As human beings, we are all susceptible to the stresses of life because bad things in life will inevitably happen. Even positive people can begin to doubt the validity of trying to stay positive during times of adversity. This can be a grave error, as these are exactly the times where we must strive to stay positive. Remaining positive is a clear key to weathering some of the storms of life. You have to be able to logically look at a negative situation and find the positive aspects of it. This takes a conscious effort. Positive thinking has been proven to be key in stress management, and even a negative person can take steps to help them adopt positive thinking skills. Much of a positive outlook has its roots in the things going on in our life, but the self-talking we do about it in our own minds. If when I fail a test I focus solely on my failure despite my best efforts, then I may be likely to become more critical of my performance in other areas. It is reasonable to assume that when I start to doubt my worth as a student, that this line of negative thinking may follow me into my work life. With continued negative thinking of my performance at work, then I may begin to doubt my worth as a girlfriend, a homemaker, a daughter, and the like. If, however, I can look at the positives, say for example, I look at the fact that I may have failed the test but I didn't fail it by much, I can then step back and realize that I am still passing the class. I can review my efforts and take stock of what seemed to work and what didn't, and I can improve. I can follow this line of positive reinforcement through the adversities I face until I can look back and see a gradual line of success where I might have only met failure. Mayo Clinic research shows that the filter you view your life through, be it negative or positive, can overshadow the opposing view. They found that it is best for a person to stop at points throughout the day to see where their view focus is and try to put a positive spin on events. This can help as new events arise that need to be dealt with. If a problem is catastrophized, then a person's whole outlook for the rest of the day could take a downward turn where a simple look at positive aspects could have averted it. Now you might be telling yourself, sure, it's easy to walk around and just pretend that everything is okay, but eventually reality will crack you. The reality is that what I am proposing and what the research seems to back is not living in a fantasy world where everything is great, but rather a willful shift of focus. This isn't to say that bad things won't happen or that they are not bad, just that there are still good things happening and a choice to focus on those positive things as you deal with the negative ones. With a clear plan set forth in your mind to look to the good in any given situation, or even just good in spite of bad, the person is taking the first steps to weather life's storms. Find areas in life that you need to change for the better, and try not to be self-depreciating when you look at them. Be open to the good things and avoid negative people who are only going to bring you down as well. Start making the effort to have a healthier lifestyle, because this will also promote a sense of well-being and positive outlook. With continued effort, you yourself may likely see the added health and psychological benefits that research has proven go along with positive thinking. It won't happen overnight, but if you strive to maintain positivity, you will see the progress. You may choose to ignore my message, continue with a negative outlook of does it really matter, or that couldn't possibly work in my life, in which case you don't even have the potential to gain something. You will continue to bring yourself and those around you down, and as such will become a prophet of your own doom. I hope that I have been able to paint a picture of all the benefits to health, well-being, and overall success in life that comes when we make the conscious effort to focus on the positive points in life rather than the negative ones. This is our time, our chance to seize the day and carve out for ourselves a more positive future. It may not be easy, and it won't come without work, but our efforts may very well not only benefit us, but also those with whom we make relationships with. When we become one of the positive people, then we become a person that others want to surround themselves with, and we can promote health and wellness not just in our own lives. Each day we have this choice. We can choose to look at everything bad and let it cloud out and dim even the bright moments with good things, or we can choose to look past the bad things that happen, search out those positive points that will help us through, and state proudly that I will not give up. I will take the half-full glass and drink fully from a good life.
Thank God, because I'm fixing to get up.